There will come a day in your life when the sky turns pitch black, the ground beneath your feet begins to shatter, and it feels as though the entire world has turned completely against you. Your trusted friends will look away. Your close circles will whisper behind your back. Your reputation will be questioned, and you will find yourself standing in absolute, freezing isolation. In those dark moments, the average person breaks. They cry out for validation, they beg for mercy, and they allow the opinions of cheap critics to corrupt their internal sanctuary. But the ancient kings did not break. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius did not complain. When Marcus Aurelius was ruling Rome, he did not just face ordinary political problems. He faced a deadly global plague that wiped out millions, continuous brutal wars on the cold borders of the empire. And to make matters worse, his closest friend and top general, Avidius Cassius, betrayed him to steal the throne. Marcus Aurelius was completely alone, surrounded by death, chaos, and treachery. Yet, history records that his mind remained as solid, cold, and immovable as a mountain cliff enduring a storm. How did he survive? How did he maintain his peace of mind? Today, we return to the very core of ancient strategy to unlock the psychological armor known as the Stoic Shield. If you want to survive when the world turns against you, you must implement the first brutal law of the empire. Lesson number 1. Build the fortress of inner isolation. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journals, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." When the world attacks you, your natural instinct is to fight back outwardly. You want to argue, you want to defend your name, and you want to convince people that you are right. This is a massive tactical error. By doing this, you are handing your keys over to your enemies. You are telling them that their words have the power to disturb you. The ancient king does not look for safety outside. He closes the heavy iron gates of his mind and retreats into his internal fortress. Let the world scream. Let the rumors spread. Let the storm rage. If your internal sanctuary is locked and guarded by logic, no external weapon can ever touch your soul. Your isolation is not your weakness. It is your ultimate fortress. Lesson number 2. Treat public criticism like the barking of dogs. Imagine walking down an ancient stone street, and a wild stray dog begins to bark at you from an alleyway. Do you drop to your knees? Do you get angry and start barking back at the dog? Do you spend hours crying, wondering why the dog doesn't like you? No. You simply keep walking because you are a human being, and the dog is just a dog. Its barking changes nothing about your reality. Epictetus, the great slave-turned-philosopher, taught that other people's opinions belong entirely to them, not to you. When people hate you, mock you, or turn against you, they are simply revealing their own internal sickness, jealousy, and corrupted character. Their words are nothing but vibrations in the air. A true king never measures his worth by the applause of the crowd, nor does he fall when the crowd throws stones. Let them bark. Your path remains completely unchanged. Lesson number 3. The law of immovable focus. When Alexander the Great marched his army toward the enemy lines, his eyes never scanned the crowd for approval. He was locked onto the target. When the world turns against you, the greatest danger is distraction. You waste precious hours reading bad comments, thinking about people who betrayed you, and replaying arguments in your head. Every second you spend focusing on your haters is a second you steal from your own growth, your wealth, and your future. The Stoic Shield demands that you redirect 100% of your raw energy into your purpose. If they hate you, work harder. If they leave you, build a bigger empire alone. Let your daily execution be your only response. While they are busy talking about your past, you must be busy constructing a future so massive that they won't even be allowed to look at it. Silence your tongue, lock your eyes forward, and execute with cold precision. Lesson number 4. Amor Fati. Master the art of loving your fate. The amateur looks at a crisis and asks, "Why is this happening to me?" They play the victim card. The master looks at the exact same crisis, takes a deep breath, and says, "Thank you for this test." The ancients called this philosophy Amor Fati, the radical love of one's fate. Marcus Aurelius believed that fire feeds on obstacles. Whatever you throw onto a blazing fire is simply consumed and used as fuel to grow brighter and hotter. If your life is easy, you become soft. You become weak. But when the world turns against you, when betrayal hits, and when pressure increases, the universe is handing you the raw wood to create a massive fire. This pain is your gym. This isolation is your testing ground. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the mental strength to endure a brutal one, and use every single stone thrown at you to build your throne. Lesson number 5. The ultimate revenge is absolute success. The amateur seeks revenge by stabbing back, spreading rumors, or entering the mud with their enemies. By doing this, you become exactly like the parasite that attacked you. You lose your royal status. The highest form of revenge, as Marcus Aurelius famously commanded, is to not be like the person who wronged you. The ancient king wins by rising so high that the enemy can no longer reach him. Build your discipline, master your emotions, multiply your wealth, and preserve your absolute honor. When the people who turned their backs on you look up years later, let them see you sitting comfortably on a stone throne of your own creation. Your complete silence will be their loudest punishment, and your undeniable success will be their ultimate defeat. As you move forward through the storms of life, remember that a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. The world will try to break you. It will test your limits, it will push your boundaries, and it will try to pierce your heart. But as long as you wear the Stoic Shield, you are completely invincible. Stop being a victim of your environment. Stand tall like the ancient marble statues that survive centuries of wind and rain. If you are ready to build your internal fortress and become completely unshakable, type "I am the mountain" in the comments below. Subscribe to the Ancient Core. Stay wise, stay guarded, stay unshakable.